So I have an update on the whole Windrush situation. As of this morning, around 36 people have been deported back to Jamaica. I went onto my Twitter timeline today and I saw it being retweeted. Someone was saying that a charter flight had departed from Birmingham airport with around 36 or 30 people. I'm not quite sure the exact number. Basically what happened is people this morning were protesting against the plane from departing. Some of them were taken off the plane, so they got granted asylum. However, some of the people on the plane were also granted asylum but still got deported. From what I gather, the time that the plane left was around 8 o'clock or 8:30 this morning. At this point, it's just really saddening that this still happened, because you remember I did my original video on Sunday talking about the situation that even more people had, you know, been flagged up to be deported. Some of these people who have been deported today, they had asylum. Some of them were flagged up wrongly. Some of them haven't even been back to Jamaica or even visited Jamaica even once, and yet you're sending them there basically to a foreign country. Now, you know, my point of view is, yes, everyone should acknowledge their Caribbean heritage, but that's not the same thing as going back to a country where you may not have any family members. There was one guy who's been deported. He's been in this country since 1977 when he was 4 years old. He's not going to really remember anything about Jamaica. So what exactly are you sending him back to? And the fact that this still went ahead, I believe the Jamaican High Commission here in England, it's in London, they was asked what are they going to do to stop this from occurring, and the guy said, oh, they don't want to get involved in what the Home Office is doing, but basically they said they want to make sure that what's happening is fair treatment. But how is any of this fair treatment? None of this is fair treatment. None of this is the right way to conduct things. Like, literally, when I actually found out today that the plane had actually been deported, like, my eyes flooded with tears. It was like, what the hell is going on? And do you realise, like, how much money and time it's going to cost for all these people who have been deported or still stuck in this situation, for it to for things to change? It's going to take months. There were still some people who got deported last year who are still in Jamaica because they can't come back over here. Some people have said, you know what, because of this whole situation, I'm not coming back. I'm not. Yes, you give me British citizenship now, but I'm not coming back. People have frigging died, you know. Some of these people have are former soldiers, you understand? Like, they fought in the British Army, and yet this is what you're doing. So it's okay for them to fight in the British Army, but then you can't give them British citizenship. Then you want to take them back to a country where half of them have never even been before. Like, what is this madness? This is just showing more of this hostile government, these racist policies that are just put in place to discriminate against Black Caribbean people. Another issue that I want to raise, now I know people are probably going to cuss me for this, but honestly at this point in time I don't give a flying rat's ass, you understand? Another thing that I need to raise is that I've noticed that certain people claiming to be activists or whatever you want to call it, but yet when it comes to situations involving Black Caribbean people, you don't say nary a word. You don't say nothing. Your mouth is mute, right? You don't have nothing to say about this whole situation. You know that whole saying about, what's it now, most people don't care about things until it creeps upon their doorstep. This is what I'm seeing now. A lot of people don't seem to care because it's not affecting them. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. You would think, oh yeah, there'd be more unity for Black people, but they obviously seem a little bit confused. It's just absolutely deplorable what's going on right now. It's disgraceful, it's disgusting, and nobody seems to care because, oh, it does not affect you. Yeah, I'm just literally retweeting everything about this whole situation on my timeline, because, and I've even signed petitions about this before, and I'm not seeing what's going on. And for all of those who protested at the Jamaican High Commission in London, and those who actually went to Birmingham airport to, you know, to block that plane from leaving, like, major respect to all of you. Like, literally major respect, because that is not easy. And now some of them have had to go to court because they, you know, some of them might get put in jail because of what they did. And this is what I mean, making sacrifices so in order for you to, you know, fight against injustices. It's just literally a joke. A joke what's going on right now. I'm honestly just so tired. I'm so frustrated. I'm literally like, I don't even have the words to talk about it anymore, because it's like, what's the point in talking about it when nothing's getting done? Like, constantly speaking about this situation and nobody seems to give a rat's ass, because the government certainly don't care, because it's not in their nature to care about it. As far as they're concerned, these people are so-called illegal, and that's why they want to get rid of them. Now, I said it before, January 1st 1983, yes, January 1st 1983, Margaret Thatcher, who was the Prime Minister at the time, changed the law so that if you were born in this country, it does not automatically give you right to British citizenship. However, if your parents were living in this country for a long time before you were being born and they have citizenship, then you are fine. However, it's like another situation where they say it's your parents, but really it's your mother. What was your mother when you was born? And I'm going to keep saying this until you understand it. What was your mother before you was born? Because my mother was a British citizen, like I said, before she was born, but a lot of people, their parents were not British citizens at the time of their birth, and this is why this is flagging up. However, some people came into this country before that time, so it doesn't even make any sense. You deporting someone who's been in this country since 1977, that law would not affect them. This is dumbness. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video to update you on what's going on right now, what's going on today. It's a very sad day, because there is children who are involved in this as well, who their fathers are being deported. And it doesn't matter whether these children are waiting to be born or whether these children are already born. At the end of the day, it's going to have a severe impact on them. And this is just another case of black fathers being separated from their black children. And we all know this has been going on for years and years and years and years and years. But yes, everybody wants that like, oh, it's no longer going on. No, it's still going on. Don't matter the year, shit's still going on. One part of white supremacy is separating black children from their black fathers. And that's exactly what's going on today. So, yeah, once again, let me know your thoughts down below, and make sure to share this video, please, because we want to get this information out there. Okay, bye.